Hi spooky people, my name is Betty Bitchy Webs and welcome back to the channel. And if you're asking yourself, girl, where are you right now? I'm obviously on an empty space of my island, and I have a lot of those. But this space here, I was thinking, because I've ignored every single transition area to exist on this island, and I've said no, I don't want to worry about it. I don't even want to think about it. But now that I am in this area, I've kind of been thinking, I have never ever on a single island of mine done a double bridge moment. And like, what better time to do it than now? Design a bridge to go over here, have something cute here, and then come back over here. Anyways, that is exactly what we are going to be doing today, right now, in this second. But since I don't plan on doing this like an actual Let's Play, I think it's now time for future Beps and voiceover Beps to take over, so let's get it. Hello, spooky people! You already know who it is! That's right, it's voiceover Beps. Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic or spooktastic. Starting to bring in the Halloween seasonal jokes early, but that's just on brand if you ask me. So as you can see, first thing I did in this area was obviously place a bridge. That's what you would do if you are planning to do a double bridge area situation. So obviously gonna start with some water terraforming. And I don't know what's your opinion on this topic, but I think that doing diagonal bridges is much more of a nightmare than it should be, because who allowed these bridges to be just too wide and or too small for everyone's liking, and then you place them and they're like, the water needs to be a little bit wider. And then you've already transformed the entire area around it and you're like, you could not have said that earlier. I'm sorry, what? See, that's what I meant. Like, why? Why must you hurt me like that? Anyways, of course, we placed the bridge, and with that, we have the first, well, not the first, but we have a tiny part of this situation done. I've decided that on the same day, I'm going to place the second bridge as well. Or like, no, not place the same. Forget what I just said. I decided that I'm gonna do the waterscaping on this day as well. Because as you guys know, I don't do time traveling on this island. So that means no two bridges in one day. No, big no. But yeah, like I said, I have kind of tiptoed my way around doing any transitional areas at all. Because I hate them, kind of. I struggle so much with them, because in the end I'm like, can I not just fill everything up with trees? And that is kind of what I'm going for with this area as well, because I just think trees and flowers work best for these kind of areas. But you'll see, it is all trees and flowers, but I'm kind of adding a little bit of spice, if you know what I'm saying. So right now I am kind of trying to connect the two the two bridge waterscaping situations. But I am also trying to keep enough space on the right of the water because I want to place something there. And my first thought was, I kind of want to create a picnic area, but later on, because the area is not big enough to do like an actual picnic, I switched that up a bit. But because I wanted to keep this area big enough to actually build on it, I kind of had to fidget my way around with the water, kind of making it look natural, but also like, still buildable, still decoratable. So that was a nightmare, as you can see by this little corner, which, oh, come on. And also another thing that I'm kind of angry about is you can terraform or like waterscape very close to the bridges, but you can't put any design codes or items near it. Like, hello, Nintendo, what is this? Why are you doing this to me? So basically all the terraforming and designing that I did around the bridges it costs me a lot of brain cells. Just like what I'm doing right now. I'm frantically trying to create a nice little area, but, you know, it's not working. And here is a part that I have sped up to the gods, because I did not want for you to have to sit through all of that, because that took me a while. Goddamn. I wanted to have this creation, I wanted to have this transition area be also like a kind of plaza, kind of like where you in a city would put like a roundabout where you can, like, you know, branch off into different directions and sections of the island. That is what I wanted this little plaza to be. And I thought, you know, let my creative juices flow a little bit and create a skull-shaped plaza, which turned out delicious, if I may say so myself. But the process, it hurt my brain a lot. Owie, owie. Yeah, well, in the end, I think it turned out quite nice. The only thing that I'm not quite happy about is the placement of these, like, left and right next to the eyes. Basically, the outer rim of the skull, because I don't have a piece that is kind of styled left and right, like broken up. It's like so straight and kind of, you know, kind of makes me unhappy, but on like the other hand, it's like, I don't care, you know, I'm just gonna cover it later. Now that we have done that, I am frantically trying to figure out how am I going to connect these bridges. Is this double bridge moment even going to work, or are the bridges too far away? And tiny spoiler, they are a little bit too far away. Just a tiny bit. You can still see him. It's still okay-ish, but it's maybe not the double bridge situation that I would have wanted, or that I imagined myself having here, but I still very much like it, because I've created some nice, well, just a nice transition area, which was the goal, right? Alrighty, and here we are on the next day, placing the second bridge. Look at that, so happy about that. The holes that you are seeing are places where I would want to place some trees, but I don't think I placed them this day. I think I even placed them, like, next day, right? I don't know yet. But the path that I am putting down right now is basically one of the paths that is going to lead away from the Skull Plaza to a villager home that I am going to be placing later. Jesus Christ, language. And I thought, what better way to make this kind of fit into the Halloween theme than place some pumpkin items everywhere. And this is also where I kind of decided, you know, I don't want to have all of the orange items here, because I kind of had Ruby's white area to the right. So that's why I kind of was like, I kind of want to do orange, but I also kind of want to do white. So I kind of tried to connect that with this little area here, which is the picnic area that I planned on doing. But it turned out to be this kind of area, kind of camping, doll sitting situation, because I'm going to be placing a little dolly there next, I think. What is a build without a doll? That's right, nothing. And here I'm back on the plaza. As you can see, I am all over the, like, I don't even know what I'm doing. No, but I wanted to create this kind of Halloween town-ish plaza. You know, my island is not really a town, but I kind of wanted to create this Halloween feeling. And I thought, you know, what's like, hello. I need some nice glowy items. And I also felt like that the area without any of these items was a little bit, like, without any of the pumpkin items, it was a little bit too empty, because the plaza is just so huge. But you can't really put anything on the plaza, because then you would ruin the skull illusion. So that's kind of what I struggled with, kind of only decorating the outer rim of the skull. Here you can see me place a bajillion of yellow flowers, and I think it's also in the video, and I'm gonna fill up all the other empty spaces with pumpkins. Yes, that's right. and also with black flowers to kind of connect it to all the other areas. Then, to have another tiny little glowy item, I also placed all of these little lanterns around the place, and I have some more that I will place later, because I just felt that at night they give off this tiny little glow, and I think it's so cute. I also wanted to keep this place mostly walk-throughable. Is that a word? Like, I wanted to keep this place so that you can actually walk through it without being stopped by too many items. So that's why there are a lot of flowers instead of actual items. But of course, like right now, I am going to place some items. Like this beautiful skull, isn't that's the best fossil ever. It's so stunning. Here I'm placing a bunch more pumpkin items, as well as, of course, leaf piles. Hello? What would this island be without leaf piles? That's right, nothing. Alrighty, now I'm gonna hand it back over to, like, a past but also present building Bips. Enjoy! Alrighty, friends, it has been, like, quite a few days since I last looked at this little area, but what I know is that all of the trees are grown kind of in stages where I want them to be. Are they? So we have this beautiful little area. We have the big trees. These two I stunted because I still wanted to have like these trees visible. Cute. And down here I'm gonna have to figure out something about this situation, but that's not what I'm going to be doing right now. I have decided there are not enough pumpkins on this pumpkin plaza freaking area. So the last thing before we actually, like before I stop playing and then play again when it's night and I should be sleeping. Jesus Christ. Now the last thing that we're gonna be doing is dropping some pumpkins. Like, which is cuter? I think the left one, simply because there's already a pumpkin there. Alright. I can't think about this stuff for too long or I will lose my mind. Does that look cute? No. How about a pumpkin here? Yes, cute. No, now they're at the same height. What the frick? Well, I mean, sure. You know, why not? Spice it up with a yellow pumpkin. Cute! I like the pumpkins dropped everywhere. I think that is so cute. Alrighty, I think that is it. That's it for this part right here, and I guess I will see you at an ungodly hour later tonight for the final tour, so enjoy that. Yeah, and that's about it. That is my tiny plaza double bridge transition area doll picnic camping situation, I guess. I really hope that you enjoyed this building. I really hope that you enjoyed my little idea that I had, and I hope that I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!